Who said it was easy work? Who said it was easy work? Who said it was easy? Who said it was easy? Who said it was easy work? Somebody must do it, so I gotta do it. Who said it was easy work? Yo, what up, YouTube? Welcome to Sinn-Take, man. My name is Jay Sin, coming back with a quick message, man. I just want to tell y'all, man, listen, man, when you fap, right, I want you to understand that all you doing is giving yourself a bunch of empty promises. And what I mean by empty promises is that when you go through the motion of fapping, right, you doing it because you hoping for a great outcome, which is to release. That's what you hoping for, okay? And you get that brief moment, but guess what? It wasn't what you thought, so that's an empty promise. You know, before you did it, right, that excitement was up there, your adrenaline was up there. You know what I mean? You was like, fuck it. You didn't push past the relapse stage and the second guessing yourself stage. A lot of the times, right, when you already know that that's what you gonna do, then you went past that point. You know what I'm saying? And I'm not saying that you can't return and be like, hold up, wait, no, I shouldn't do this. Nah, some of y'all be past that point. Y'all go through those phases, right? Because you like, fuck it, I'ma choose the outcome. I'ma choose this empty promise. You know, but in that moment, you're not thinking that it's empty. You think that you're gonna be fulfilled after you do it, but it's usually far from that, ain't it? It ain't what you thought. That little second, right? You just risked it all. You know, when you hear that saying like, oh man, he ready to risk it all for that. You gonna risk it all. She ready to risk it all for that. That's what you do. When you fap, when you give in to those urges, when you can't hit those brakes, you know what I mean? All you doing is giving yourself an empty promise. You leaving yourself empty promises because you can't get that back. When you fap, there's nothing in return but that brief moment, but it took everything from you. And then that's when you wake up and realize that, damn, that wasn't worth it. I shouldn't have did it. You know what I'm saying? You thought it was gonna be just like, yo, like, oh, the stress gonna be gone. I can relax. I can get this off and it's gonna feel so great. It's gonna be so good. It's gonna be so good to watch this, watch my favorite video, go on my favorite dirty website and be able to fap and release. And it's gonna be just outrageously good. It's gonna be so pleasurable that, man, all my problems is gonna be gone. And after I finish, I'm gonna be great. Bro, that's an empty promise. Because you're not gonna get none of that. If anything, you gonna get the total opposite of that after your little brief moment. Not only did those things that you thought would disappear don't disappear, but they gonna come back heavier. Your addiction gonna get worse every time you do that, by the way. You know what I'm saying? Nothing but empty promises. You just gave away everything that you had and got nothing in return. And it's nothing worse than an empty promise. You telling your mind is telling you that you're gonna get all of this enjoyment from this, all of this excitement, all of this pleasure. You know what I mean? The best dopamine release in town. You know what I'm saying? It's almost like a drug dealer that's pitching the best weed, pitching the best heroin, pitching the best, you know what I mean? Whatever. And you go ahead and buy that. You bought it. You know what I'm saying? You drank the Kool-Aid, and that's what you do. You know what I'm saying? You just, you fell for it. We gotta stop falling for that shit. Like I said, it ain't nothing worse than an empty promise. You know what I mean? For y'all that then had to deal with this at an early age, when I'm talking about your childhood. You know what I'm saying? My dad, who wasn't around for me, had nothing but empty promises. He'd tell me things that he never followed through with. You know what I'm saying? And that was like the most hurtful thing in the world, being outside waiting for your pops to come pick you up because he said that was what he was gonna do, but he never came. You know what I'm saying? So you gotta understand, like, listen, man, you only hurt yourself when you do this. You know what I'm saying? And my dad did the same thing. He only hurt himself by doing that because guess what? He wanna come back into my life, but it ain't that easy. I'm not interested. I'm not interested because I remember those days that I went through as a child. You know what I'm saying? So now he feeling regret. You know, now he want to get to know his granddaughter, but I'm not with it like that. I'm not holding in any hate or grudge in my heart. But guess what? It's not priority for me to spend time with him or for me to make sure that my daughter is spending time with him so that he could meet and be and spend time with somebody that he don't even know because he didn't even spend time with me. So I'm just supposed to just drop everything that I'm doing and make you priority when you didn't do that when I was a kid? So you got to understand what an empty promise is. And when your mind telling you to do all of these things because you just gon', you know what I mean? Like, yeah, you know what I'm saying? That's what your mind telling you. I'm there for you. You know what I mean? I'm going to give you everything that you want. I'm going to be there to pick you up. You're going to watch this video. You're going to watch this porn. And guess what? All your problems going to go away. See, but what you don't realize is that it just go away in that brief moment. You know what I'm saying? You allowed your mind to give you an empty promise. You gave yourself an empty promise when you know and been through the outcome. You knew what it was going to be, but you still keep falling for it. So I want y'all really to think about this. I really want you to think about this because like I said, you get nothing back from it. All you do is lose. You lose your life force. You lose your energy. You lose your motivation. You lose everything that you worked hard for that brief moment because you let your mind trick you into thinking that that was all you needed. See, but that was all you needed right then and there. See, that's where those feelings come in. That's where those emotions come in. A lot of people don't think before they do. They just think about now. You just thought about now when you relapse. You just wanted it now. And guess what? You got that. So you can't cry what comes after that when you realize that you actually just lost everything. You lost everything in that brief moment. It was almost like the snap of a finger. You know what I'm saying? When Thanos hit that snap, when he snapped that finger, then guess what? All is gone. And that's what your life be. You know, you done lost half of you when you release. Just like half of the population was gone when Thanos snapped his finger when he got all the stones. You know, so I want you to think about that, man. Ain't nothing cool about empty promises, man. Don't make empty promises to yourself. And don't allow your mind to trick you into thinking that you gonna get something for nothing. That you gonna get something when you relapse, when you release. You know what I'm saying? When you give in to those urges, you think you gonna get something out of that, but you really don't. You really don't. And what you do get, it wasn't worth what you lost. What you do get, it wasn't worth what you lost. You can't accept these empty promises no more. Not from nothing. Not from nobody out there. Not to the ones you give yourself. You got to follow through with what you going to do out here. You know what I'm saying? You got to follow through with your word. These empty promises, these false, you know what I mean? These little false little things that your mind telling you, bro, you got to fight that. Those urges. Sometimes it's the devil. The devil wants you to get, you know what I mean? The devil wants you to reset. The devil see what it's doing to you. He see you coming up. He see you getting close to the Most High. So guess what? The devil he gonna get in your head. The devil wants you to go back to where you was at. You getting too close. You get too close for comfort. You know what I'm saying? So guess what, man? I'm just trying to tell y'all, man, listen, you gotta fight better. You gotta fight harder. You gotta fight smarter. Otherwise, this just gonna filter out into everything that you do in your real life. You just gonna be promising yourself all these things, but you never gonna put in that work. You never gonna go through the real action and do the things that you need to do to get that for yourself, to do that for yourself. You know what I'm saying? To be that for yourself. You ain't gonna do it. You just gonna be sitting there, you just gonna talk a good game. And who wanna be around somebody like that? You gonna be looking in the mirror, ain't gonna be able to stand yourself. Because you never gonna follow through your word. You gonna be easily seduced. You know, you gonna give in real quick. And that's what it looked like, man. So keep working, man. Think about this shit. Watch this video. You know what I'm saying? The next time you start hearing those voices in your head. Because it ain't nothing but empty promises, bro. Ain't nothing on the other side over there. Ain't nothing over there for you. You got everything you need in that moment. But when you look over there, when you look that way, when you see what's over there, that laptop, your phone, that pornography, those steps backwards, you know what I mean? When you look over there, bro, it's nothing after that. You're gonna always be looking over there, and you're gonna always keep going back to that. The more you show your weakness. So snap out of it, man. Ain't nothing good about empty promises. Don't make none of those to yourself, bro. All right? And that's my word, man. My name JC and Sinn-Take. Holla at y'all later, man. Peace. Who said it was easy work? Who said it was easy work? Who said it was easy? Who said it was easy? Who said it was easy work? Somebody must do it, so I gotta do it. Who said it was easy work?